Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. On today's video I will be discussing the Bitcoin price action, where we have been seeing a very important 1 hourly chart where of course we have been breaking our upward sloping support line, and we will be discussing in this video what we're going to be expecting here from Bitcoin on the 1 hourly candles. Can we be expecting some more moves towards the upside, or are we going to continue this downtrend towards lower targets? As well, we will be going over the 4 hourly candles, of course missing out and not helping us to of course provide support on this very important previous resistance target. And as well, we are seeing a very beautiful upper sloping support line getting created here on the RSI. And as well, we are getting a perfect retest of the falling wedge here, what we have been not seeing yesterday as well here. And we will be discussing this parallel channel retest once again for Bitcoin. Do we want to be bearish or do we want to be bullish? I will be discussing every single thing here in this stream. So if this sounds interesting for you, make sure to already smash up these likes here, and as well make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notifications so you're not going to miss out on any of these updates that I'm giving to you guys here on this channel. So with this have being said, guys, let me go right away into the video and let me discuss the Bitcoin 1 hourly chart and what are we seeing over here right now. So yeah, since yesterday, of course, we were discussing it already. We have been seeing this very beautiful white line of support getting broken, and since this white line of support was getting broken, you can see here the higher low structure and of course the higher high structure was getting broken, and we were starting to set lower lows with lower highs as well. So where we were first setting an upward trend here, we right now started a downward trend here. And since seeing this downward trend getting started here, you do want to be, of course, always trading the trend here. And I do want to be saying, yeah, it's more likely to see Bitcoin, of course, go a little bit lower here, since the trend is basing towards the downside. And I always say, like I told you guys 2 days ago, as long I will be always trading the trend here, because the trend is your friend till it ends here. And of course, as you can see here, literally on this point, since we were breaking the blue line, I mean, first, since we were breaking this white line of support over here, this was the first trend reversal signal. Then we had still some possibilities to hold on to the supportive line, but since trading below this one as well here, you can see we were getting resistance over there, and resistance over here. And that's of course right away giving you a signal, okay, we are seeing the trend getting broken. We do want to be looking for lower targets getting created. Unfortunately, I was asleep, so I couldn't give you guys an update on midnight. Unfortunately, I can't. So otherwise, for sure, I was doing so. So yeah, this was quite interesting what we were seeing over there. As well for Bitcoin, yeah, we are starting right now in lower high structure with this downward slope resist line. This can be probably maybe spell some more rejections along the way down here. But I also do want to be saying, guys, which are the levels that I want to be approaching as very good support, where I can be potentially buying up some Bitcoins on. And my level of support is basically this blue box of support where we are almost trading on right now. You can even approach it like we have been already touching it, to be honest, because you can see over here, first of all, here on the left side, you can see massive resistance came in several times. You can just clearly see this is a level that we are, of course, finding resistance on. And of course, if you're retesting it, you can see we were increasing in valuation once again since breaking through it, of course. So as well here, of course, going below it the second time, you can see once again massive resistance was getting found on this level. And right now, of course, retesting this level is just very likely to, of course, find some at least a little bit of support around this level. Of course, for sure, we can be going below this level, but as soon as we're going to trade below the 33.5k, guys, I do expect, sorry, not 33.5k here, but I mean, as soon as we're going to trade below the 33k here, I do think that will be a very bearish drive in the market. And as soon as we're going to do so, we're going to potentially see once again Bitcoin maybe trading on 30k again. So please, I for sure hope this level will be holding. Of course, if this level will be not getting holded, this will be potentially very bad for Bitcoin. But yeah, as well, what you can see right now here, where it looks to be that we're creating some kind of a parallel channel here, downward slope supportive line, downward slope resist line. We really have to be choosing a direction, and I mean, it's already very likely to see a bounce from the point that we're right now trading on, because every single time while we are trading, of course, on the supportive target here on the lower side, we tend to see a bounce towards the upside getting created. Right now, coming together with this blue box of support, I do expect price to move at least a little bit higher here. But of course, I will be not extremely bullish on the 1 hourly candles as long as we're not breaking this resist line. But yeah, guys, if we are breaking this resist line once again, yeah, this will be spanning on a whole new trend here. And I was just telling about that you want to be trading the trend till it ends here. But I mean, yeah, that's definitely the thing what you want to be doing. If we're seeing this trend line getting broken here on the top side, you just do want to be flipping bullish again here. These 1 hourly trends can be swapping very quickly I mean, maybe for 10 or 20, maybe for 10 or 20 hours, we're seeing a downtrend, and then for 48 hours, we're seeing an uptrend getting started. That is just how it works if you're trading on these very low time frames. But that's, of course, as well very important to look at, because I like to look as well at the 1 hourly candles to see what Bitcoin is, of course, potentially going to do here. But and I will be as well going into the 4 hourly candles, because I do think, yeah, 4 hourly candles are also very important, because 4 hourly candles are giving us just a better view on what the bigger time frame trend is, right? So if the trend for the 4 hourly is to the downside, it's more likely to see the 1 hours as well moving more and more towards the downside for a longer period of time here. So what are we seeing over here? And to right away go into the 4 hourly candles, guys, you can see yesterday I was discussing this important level of blue box of support. We were holding on to this level ever so slightly, but since, of course, approximately 4 to 8 hours ago, we were trading and, of course, closing below this level of, yeah, blue box support. This is looking quite bad here, and it is not looking all too strong here, since we're not holding on to this level. But as well, a thing that we're seeing right now on the RSI here is, as you can see here, a beautiful uptrend getting started. And usually these supportive lines here on the RSI are working pretty good here, because as long as we are, of course, getting supported by the RSI trend, the momentum trend, we can be seeing Bitcoin maybe reversing a little bit back to the upside. So yeah, hopefully we can be seeing, of course, this move getting created from the upside, since we're, of course, having this perfect retest over here. Let's see how this will be reacting. Of course, we will be reevaluating later today, once again, with another video about Bitcoin, what we have been saying, and of course what we are going to see here. And as well, how I will be reevaluating, of course, is, of course, on my Twitter page at Rover CRC. I will be bringing out for sure more updates if we're seeing important developments in the market. I will be for sure bringing out Twitter updates. Of course, I can only bring out updates once I'm, of course, awake. But for sure, if I'm awake, I will be always keeping my eyes on the charts. And if seeing something interesting, I will be for sure doing a Twitter post on at Rover CRC. And as well, if you're very interested, I should highly suggest as well going to our Discord server. Link is in the description, and in our Discord server, we're as well giving our some signals here. Sometimes, well, when I'm going to open a trade, I will be giving you guys all a signal here on my Discord server, and as well, I will be giving some general market updates over there as well. And if you're willing to talk with community members over there to, of course, develop your own skills here in trading, I should highly suggest joining the Discord server as well. So yeah, with that have being said here, guys, let me move on once again with the video. You can see as well over here Bitcoin. If I'm enabling the email ribbon, you can see that we're once again trading below it, where I was expecting that we were going to find at least some support on it. We right away got rejected once again by it, since, of course, closing the previous 4 hourly candle below it. So that is, of course, a quite bearish driver in the market. And this is not looking all too extremely strong, to be honest, on the 4 hourly candles. And it looks clearly that we are in a downtrend right now on the 4 hourly candles. So yeah, not necessarily looking good here. But then as well, let me discuss the daily candles, where, of course, the 4 hourly candles are looking a little bit worse. It is the daily candles that are looking particularly good here, in my opinion, because as you can see, yesterday we were not having this perfect retest of this falling wedge here, but today we are getting this perfect retest. And on the daily candles, guys, we are still, of course, first of all, getting supported by the neckline here of Bitcoin. Besides that, currently we're still setting a higher low, and we have been setting a higher high on the previous 2 days ago on the previous candle. So yeah, the daily trend is definitely basing towards the upside right now here, coming together with the double bottom, of course, and coming together with the falling wedge. I do think that the daily is looking particularly strong here, and in the end of the day, I can look at 1 hour, I can look at 4 hourly candles, but as long as the 1 daily candles are in a downtrend, you do want to be looking at Bitcoin moving a little bit down here. So since I see Bitcoin, of course, giving myself some bullish signals right now on the daily candles, I rather want to be bullish than bearish if I'm zooming out here. So that is a very, very exciting to know here, and very important to know as well here. And it's not, of course, it's not only the falling wedge here, because it's as well the parallel channel, which you can see over here. Parallel channel, downward slope resistance line getting created here. Right now we are retesting once again this downward slope resistance line as support, and I do think that it is rather a very good buying opportunity than a sell opportunity. So yeah, once I'm seeing these charts, I do want to be saying, yeah, personally, I do expect Bitcoin to move up here in the coming week here. But of course, maybe the lower time frames can go a little bit sideways, can go a little bit lower. But these are basically my thoughts here on Bitcoin. So guys, thank you so much for watching once again to this amazing new video here on the channel. Later today, in a few hours, approximately in 1 hour, we'll be bringing out another Ethereum update. And after that, I will be trying to work on an extra video here to upload on the channel. So guys, thank you so much for watching to this amazing video once again on the channel. This was already it, and see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.